Greetings. Hello. How is everyone doing this fine night? So, uh, so today was a pretty busy work day for me. Due to because we've had off days and shorter days due to bad weather. This week we're basically like catching up on our work schedule, and today in particular has been pretty long. I left around like 5 o'clock when it should be more like 3:30. Oof. And considering how long that day took, I wouldn't think to do a stream today just because, live streaming a game does take effort. You gotta set it up, you gotta play through a game, actually think about the game when playing it. It just seems like a lot of effort to do after a long day of work. But the funny thing is, I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. That's not gonna be much of a problem because today we're gonna be replaying Sonic Forces. Now, the last Sonic game I streamed was Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces is basically the next mainline game after that. So, it's gonna be interesting going from Sonic Lost World, which overall I just felt really ambivalent on that game. I thought it had some cool ideas, but overall it was just kind of like a sort of meandering, mediocre 3D platformer that isn't really like the ideal of what I want a 3D Sonic game to be, especially following Sonic Generations. But Sonic Forces, by comparison, is more of a Generations successor. It tries to be more like the fourth boost Sonic game. Note though that I said tries to be like the fourth boost Sonic game, which we'll get into later. But yeah, with all that waffling about done, let's just get right into the game. Hold on. Here I am. Anyway, here's my here's the game capture. Is the audio? Hold on. I gotta check my game audio. Yeah, it's good. Cool. The game does an annoying thing where whenever I click out the window, it just turns off the music or whatever, and I don't think there's anything in the options to stop that. So yeah. Anyway, here's our title screen. This tiny little logo on the top left corner with the very messy looking version numbers underneath it. We get like this neat little, I guess this is like a 2D image really, but yeah, let's just get right into it. Choose a difficulty level. Oh yeah, we can either do normal or hard. As far as I could tell, there's no real major difference. Your rank and best time will not be recorded in normal mode. I guess that's like the only difference. But yeah, let's just get into it.
How I hate him.
Oh my god.
Loathing has been focused into this invincible instrument of destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation. This is my dream come true. With this invention, I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe and conquer the world!
The boss means business this time.
Uh-huh. Man, can you believe Eggman hates Sonic? That's crazy. Anyway, game time. Damn.
Sonic, Eggman's forces are surging into the city.
Eggman Forces? This is Sonic Forces. Anyway, here's a bunch of running.
We don't have time to lose. Better kick things up a notch.
Yeah. Press A to jump. Whoa. That's crazy. Whee.
Man, look at the size of that thing. I guess all kinds of things show up when your neighborhood turns into a desert. Cleanup's gonna be a chore.
Sure, gonna be a chore, right? But yeah, the first level is Green Hill, which is like, what, the third or fourth game that has a Green Hill level. Now, if you remember the Sonic Generations,
Sand everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now.
he said it! He said the line! But yeah, if you remember how Generations version of, oh my god, I'm trying to move left and the game won't let me. Come on. If you remember how Generations Green Hill looks, I would say it looks better than this. And that was the end of the level. That was a pretty short one. But you know, it's just the first level, so I imagine the levels will get longer, right? For the record, I have not played this game since the day it released. Oh my god!
Is everyone okay?
We are thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece.
Is everything in fast forward speed? Like, why are characters talking so quickly?
Zavok!
Oh, Zavok! My beloved!
Chaos!
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic.
No fucking way. You know this is serious when he's faster than Sonic.
Wait, it's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
Also, like,
What are you? How are you doing?
now I'm playing this on the PC now and looking at the cutscenes, it's like, wow, I could tell that these are like not real-time cutscenes because I could just see the compression.
Running out of time here, Tails.
Most likely not obvious on my stream though, so.
Sonic!
With Sonic defeated, Eggman's army quickly took over. Within months, all but a few isolated areas in the world were under their control. Despite the overwhelming odds, a ragtag resistance formed, banding together to continue the fight. Well, that just happened. And now a new face prepares to join the struggle. And that's me.
Eggman's army is unstoppable. Without Sonic, the people are losing hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
I still dream that Sonic is with us.
Despair is a luxury we don't
I'm an
have?
optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic is gone.
I need to process
and
that line.
Tails
What?
Tails has just lost it.
Tails has
We're going
just
to
lost
win.
it.
We have to do it without them.
Silver's right. We've been hoping for a miracle these past 6 months, but I'm afraid we have to make our own miracle.
What have you guys been
Eggman's
doing
army
for the
has
last
everyone
few
together.
months?
If we want the people to rally, we have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Yes, a survivor from the city, right?
I'm accessing the file now.
Alright. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's see. Sure. What is the species that look the most like me? Oh, damn. At least what has something close to my hairstyle. I need to think about this. I love this hedgehog form. The avatar character looks funny. I guess I'll go with cat. I'm kind of vaguely cat-like. Oh wait, that's right. They have different types of ears. Let's see. Oh damn, that's a sick hairstyle. So tiny. Whoa. You know what? Just for the sake of, you know, symmetry or whatever, I'm gonna make this a hedgehog. Sure. I guess so. Make it white. What kind of eyes do I want? Oh wait, actually, these eyes would be perfect. Yeah. Eye color, body color. Oh, what a horrifying thing. I guess I'll go with this one, sure. Yay! Pointing at you? Pointing at, this is him pointing at gay people. It's you. Alright. Holy fuck. That's raw. Very fancy. Tight. Boring. That's a fancy pose. Rrr. I think I'll go with this one. This one's funny. Looks great. Sure, I guess. Do I just have yellow orange shoes? Oh right, that's right. They don't customize. They don't allow you to customize your shoe color. They only that shoe comes in different colors, has separate cosmetics. All right, fine. My own story. Thank you, achievements.
What's the sit rep, Commander?
Happy to see you're all still alive. Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill, and the resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic. Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that. Whatever it is has got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece.
God, I'm naked.
Newest recruit.
Doesn't look like much.
Fuck you.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you.
Don't call me a kid.
Okay,
Bitch.
let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Right.
Yeah, let's go. Oh no! Oh no, the Republican Party has gone overboard! Let's be honest, even the voice actor didn't even try there with that Knuckles line. Yeah. Hello, Jess Andre, how are you doing? As you can see, I am replaying Sonic Forces, which I haven't played this game since the day of release. And I finished Sonic Lost World I replayed Sonic Lost World not so long ago, so it's gonna be interesting how I feel about this game. Immediately after that, you can now play as Shadow the Hedgehog. Holy fuck, that's so awesome. He's the best character in the series. Wait, what does Y do? Oh yeah, that's like the menu for when map navigation just gets too busy. Anyway.
I've just received some incredible news. Sonic is alive.
Oh, well, that's the end of that drama. Okay.
No way. That's excellent.
What? Oh, thank goodness! I knew it. I knew it.
It'll be nice to have a sub 1 hour stream. Yeah. I looked at long plays on YouTube, and like this game can be finished in like 2.5 hours, so it's like, yeah, it's good for a single stream. Wait, my spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell. Who is the spy you're talking about, Knuckles? Rouge? Or somebody else?
That's horrible. We have to rescue him.
Plan's already happening, Amy. I've got a squad on the way to the spaceport and the chemical plant to borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys. Who's up for an old school
It's Fang.
style jailbreak?
Anyway, time for the second level to be chemical plant, because of course it is.
SBO here. My team's engaging the enemy in the orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now. No, wait! Watch out! The masked one is here. The monster that took down Sonic.
Ah.
Stay focused, Rookie. We're off to find a shuttle.
I like how they said the masked one is here, and then you just hear like infinite sound effects in that vocal coder like that. Great sound design. Whee! Oh man. Oh man, I forgot how weird this game controls. Oh my god! My jumping momentum. Wait, what? Nope. Okay. I do like this song though. I'm generally not a huge fan of Sonic Forces' music, but some of the Avatar music is quite nice. I like it. There we go. Thank you, game.
Hey, that looks like a freight train.
It's carrying supplies. I don't think it's armed or anything.
Oh, right. I forgot about these sequences, these cinematic QTEs. Because heaven forbid we have like actual gameplay mechanics. Oh, so nothing is happening right now. Okay, here it is. Oh, perfect. I'm so good at this game.
Let's head in while Espio keeps busy. Need a shuttle to get to Sonic in time.
I feel like...
A little quiet at the launch pad for now.
Oh my god, these characters keep talking. I feel like the... I really wish they could have extended out like the whole period where Avatar and Sonic doesn't meet. Cause like second level and we already immediately jump to, oh my god, Sonic is alive, guys. It's so awesome. Like imagine if like for a good chunk of this game, Sonic is just separated from everyone else as he tries to make his own escape. And then halfway through the game, you and the Avatar finally get to meet, and it's like it's a pretty cathartic moment, you know. That would have been nice to give the story anything. Anyway, how long did that take me? 2 minutes. Wow, that's long for this game. All right, I don't care. Okay, it's saving. The Avatar screen has been unlocked. Go check it out. Okay. Oh. I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm not gonna spend too much time here either. Let's see. Nah. Let's see. No. I have 2 toes, but this is not the kind I want, so I'm not checking that out. I'll go with the blue shoes though. Let's see. Nah. Bodysuit. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, my was spawn. I guess I'll save this one. Running in style, that's the achievement I got. Alright, well, let's get into the first classic Sonic level. Oh, hi, Tails.
That should have done it. I couldn't figure it out for you, buddy. I'm sorry I wasn't smart enough. Huh? Whoa, chaos!
Oh no.
Sonic, help me!
Hi, classic Sonic.
Sonic? You're alive! Wait, what? Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot they used like the Mania theme for this cutscene.
Do you
Great.
know how you got here? Maybe the power that Eggman is using is somehow affecting other dimensions. Which might work to our advantage. I mean, everything happens for a reason, right?
This is
You need to save
stupid.
the world.
I don't like
Maybe
this.
That's why you're here, to help save the world. Either way, it's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
Alright, let's begin Ghost Town. Oh, okay, I have to use an analog stick, okay.
Radar shows Eggman up ahead.
Oh.
Enemies could be lying in wait.
Oh god.
Get the feeling
Oh god. I forgot how bad this feels. This is immediately, and I'm just not liking how classic Sonic feels. Oh my god. What? I should be making that slope. Okay. But you know, to give credit to Sonic Force's take on classic Sonic, he does have rolling physics, so that's like 1 point above Sonic Generations, I guess. Too bad about everything else, though.
We have to stop Eggman and end this war quick.
Oh god. It just feels so rigid. Oh my god, these yellow springs. Leave me alone. Oh, whoa! What the fuck happened there? Like I just do a drop dash and I just dropped down hard on the floor like that.
Be careful, Sonic. I'm detecting a ton of readings besides Eggman, too. One is stronger than the others.
Oh god. This. I like that they have the drop dash for Mania, but like, why is it so fast? Like, you drop down and there's like no acceleration there. It just feels kind of herky-jerk. Oh god. Well, anyway, we're done with that level. Okay, game. Oh. A couple of months ago in the city. Capitalized. That's a proper noun.
There is no reason to resist.
They're fucking dead. Because you gotta go. It. I do have anxiety and doubt. Thank you, Ifnet, for pointing out the obvious.
Flee screaming, and I'll let you live.
Okay. I'm so sad. Anyway. What happens next? God, I'm trying to remember what even happens in this game. Oh, hi, Rouge.
Rouge, it's about time. How's Sonic doing?
He's been better. They're getting ready to banish him into space.
I know this is kind of a nitpick, but like, is there just like no lighting applied to these character portraits? Like, it kind of looks like when you view a character model in Blender without like the fancy rendering stuff, they look just so bare.
What? You can't be serious.
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time. He's been waiting to show him his completed empire before banishing him.
What do you mean banishing?
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low, even for Eggman.
Eggman got wind of our rescue plan and is moving forward with his plan ahead of schedule. The clock is ticking, boss. But we don't even know where he's being held captive. Yes,
Unless
we do. Eggman rebuilt the Death Egg. That's where he's keeping Sonic.
somehow the Death Egg returned.
The Death Egg? Oh man, that's not good.
Vector's mouth animate.
Vector. That's why it's called war.
He said it.
You all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic.
I love Vector's mouth animations there. Missions? I don't care about missions. Anyway, time for a prison hall. The 4th level and we're already on the Death Egg. How the fuck did we get here?
Busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
Alright. Oh god. I would say, I do like how the drifting feels in this game. You know, those automatic drifting sequences and not ones where you actually have to do it yourself. but besides that, I like how that feels.
Tight, so stay on your toes.
Eggman didn't account for the fact that Sonic doesn't actually give a shit about the world, judging by his demeanor when we see him. Yeah.
Nothing in this room either.
I mean, to be honest, like, in the context of Sonic Forces, the world doesn't seem all that special, you know? Apparently, I guess, apparently there's just like a whole continent of Green Hills Zone, you know? Remember when Green Hills Zone was like a part of South Island? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that, you know?
It appears that many of our brethren were held here.
One more thing Eggman will answer for.
Who will he answer for? God? Oh god, the song is going all dubstep here. Wow, 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 wow.
They're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
And we're done. That was the level. Oh my god. Oh my god, enough with these notifications. Alright. Alright, back to Sonic. We get to fight the goat, Zavok.
This is the end, Sonic.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not. You hate fun. Whoa.
You seem good, Sonic.
Wow. The end, huh? Let's see you try
The
it
end?
now that I'm free.
From Sonic Frontiers?
Getting
Foreshadowing.
changed does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
It's kind of amazing how, like, 4 years after Sonic Lost World, the cutscene animations haven't really gotten much better, have they?
I can't wait to see how long you last against this.
Come out and fight me yourself and I'll mop you up real quick.
Impudent runt. I'm going to savor watching you suffer.
I like how they had to specifically program, like, this kind of movement for Sonic in these kind of arena situations. Like, this is not how Sonic usually moves for the rest of the game. In fact, this actually feels kind of similar to Sonic Lost World now that I'm feeling this. Alright. Let's go. Alright. I do think like this dubstep remix of his boss theme from Sonic Lost World is actually like an improvement over the original. I kind of like it.
You're not making this easy, are you? No matter. Crushing will be all the more satisfying.
God, the way Sonic's like air mobility feels in this game is so off. Oh fuck me! Chaos was actually gonna take care of you, but then we heard your controls reverted to the last game, so yeah. I can't believe I have to die. I'm not facing that. I'm not gonna spend more than 3 minutes on this boss fight. Fuck you, game.
I can't wait to see how long you last against this.
Come out and fight me yourself and I'll mop you up real quick.
Impudent runt. I'm going to savor watching you suffer.
Come on. I don't like that Sonic only has one homing attack animation in this game. Like 2017, and somehow the animation's just worse all of a sudden. Ow. Oh yeah, that's right, he has a double jump. Oh fuck! I shouldn't jump. Alright. Come on. Gotta love these physics objects. Come on. There we go.
You're not making this easy, are you? No matter. Crushing will be all the more satisfying.
Let's end this. Oh. Alright. Hit me. Yes. I'm doing all this. I'm pressing buttons, I'm moving the analog stick, I'm doing all of this.
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
That is something Sonic would say, I guess. Sextuple Trouble, that's the achievement I got. Okay. Sorry, I had to sneeze. We have defeated the goat.
It's that sound again.
Whoa, no way, they referenced chili dogs. I know, right? I love that the Sonic game is referencing the classic references like this. It's so good. Anyway, Egg Gate. This level was one of the more decent ones, from what I remember. Point.
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space.
What? What the fuck happened? Bullshit. I'm not taking that.
Yes, they found out I escaped. Oh well, have a kiss this yawn fest goodbye. Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
I was not holding the analog stick for that entire first section of the level, mind you. I'm just seeing how much I could get away with that. Alright. Sonic's surprised he's in space, despite apparently being shown the planet's destruction earlier. Yeah. Hello, Robert Gunderson. This is your first time here? Hello. My name is Rifter Noshine. I am an artificial alien from outer space, and currently I am replaying Sonic Forces, which I have not played this game since the day it released. I replayed Sonic Lost World a while back, and I decided, you know what, may as well follow that up with this game. But I hope you're doing good. How's it been?
I'll be out of here in no time, though. Just wait and see, Eggman.
Yeah, just wait and see, Eggman. Have not played this game, period, but I've watched it a fair bit. Yeah, you're not missing out much, to be honest. Thank you, game.
It's not like I can swim out into space. I know. I'll just grab a shuttle. The one I came in on must be around here somewhere. I could do with a little space cruise on my way home.
I do like that Sonic is actually talking within the levels. Like, for a good few games, Sonic has been pretty silent and there isn't much character dialogue during levels. I kinda like it, even if the writing is not very good for this game.
Man, they're packing a lot of firepower. Still, it doesn't matter if they can't land their shots. Here goes nothing.
You sound really chill for someone who's on a flying vehicle in space, Sonic. I guess he's just that cool. Oh yeah, skydiving section, let's go. Oh, okay, never mind. And that was another level. It was kind of fun. Wish it was longer. That's actually an interesting point. They really hadn't done that since Black Knight. Yeah, really, it really has been that long. Like, there are things about Sonic Forces where it kind of feels like they want to bring back some things that people liked about the adventure games, but at the same time though, it's like, this is not really an adventure game, and it feels half-hearted everywhere else.
Easy there, everything's cool.
Anyway, Sonic just saved me.
Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, Rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am. Amy?
What is that reaction that Sonic
Is there an
did?
exit around here? Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
We went. It's just dawned on me how like the earliest levels were already in outer space, and it's just treated as like a nonchalant thing we could do. Like, okay.
Sonic, finding you alive is the best news we've had in months. And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out munitions for his war effort.
The adventure style elements they bring back feel just as half-hearted, to be fair. Yeah, like, half-hearted is the name of the game for Sonic Forces, really.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding. Look,
Oh god, I forgot how much of the storytelling in Sonic Forces is basically like, yo, Sonic, Avatar, classic Sonic. There is some like location in X place that needs to be taken care of, so we could go to the next X location. Can you do something about that? Like, that's a good chunk of this game's storytelling.
Green Hill destroyed. Take the Rookie with you.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf the whole time we were at the Death Egg.
Whoa. Sorry.
That's because it's cold in space. The factory is nice and warm.
I am used to
Will
the
be
cold.
when it's burnt to the ground. Sonic, you take the lead. Rookie, and just make sure you take good notes.
The Resistance is made out to be largely useless compared to Sonic and the Rookie, which doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, they're just background decorations. The best news we had in months, not since this whole mess started. Wait to incinerate Knuckles. Yeah.
I got 6 months of payback I'm just dying to spend. This sounds like a good start.
Yeah, I guess. Also, what the fuck? So wait, this is Green Hill right here, and this is Green Hill over here. What is this whole? Is this whole continent like Green Hill? No, there's a city here, but what is this continent? Like, Green Hill is on an island. Like, there's something that kind of looks like an island here, but clearly, oh boy. But anyway, let's just actually let me check the Avatar costumes. Collecting rings increases speed. I guess I'll go with that. Sure. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, I'm hard as fuck. The black complements my white. Oh, but no, the tail of the bandana is clipping into my quill. Ew. My question is, where is Green Hills, plural, from Sonic 2 for the Game Gear? Is that on an island? So a lot of the handheld Sonic games on Game Gear all take place in South Island. Except for like Sonic Blast, which doesn't take place anywhere, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of funny though. Like, if you consider the 8-bit Sonic games, like South Island has Green Hill, it has Green Hills, and my personal favorite from Sonic Chaos, it has Turquoise Hill, which is the funniest zone name in my opinion. Ah, no. What is that? That is a weird looking Gucci. This makes me look pretty. Turquoise Hill and Great Turquoise, yeah. What should we name the first level of Sonic Triple Trouble after Turquoise Hill? Great Turquoise. Oh hell yeah, Tim's. Green Hills was being developed by Kojima to revitalize the brand, but Sega canceled it. Yeah. It sucks too, because you could only play like the teaser demo in like specific Dreamcast consoles. They patched that shit out so fast. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Is that fire? I get that reference. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm Gooigi now. Look at me. Alright, I'm spending too much time here. Let's just get right into the action. I don't want to play this game any longer than I am.
The enemy's factory is inside the pyramid. I can send reinforcements if you don't think you can handle it.
No need. The two of us are more than enough. We'll blitz the place and open up a path for the resistance. Right.
Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot that in order to switch between Sonic and the Avatar, you have to do their actions. And if you decide to boost to switch to Sonic, Sonic could boost in any direction depending on like where he is. Anyway, double boost. Because sure, why not? It's a mechanic. Yeah, that's how it's done. I like that part though.
You should be able to get into the factory through there. Stay alert.
This should be fun.
I do enjoy the timing of this line, yeah. I like that they kept this like idle animation from Sonic Lost World here. That's good. And yes, I am not holding anything at that part.
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman.
Ah! That's bullshit. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, so collecting the ring just immediately speeds you up like that. That's awkward. I don't like that. I'm switching out the weapons afterwards.
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman's.
What the fuck am I doing?
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
I'm sorry. They're making these guys work like robots? Yeah. Oh, was that me screaming? Why am I dying so much? Oh my god.
So they're building weapons here,
What?
huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
Anyway, I'm skipping this part. Oh. This is gameplay, alright. Burst! Burst! bursts! Oh my god, that poppin'. Holy shit.
That was a cakewalk.
I don't know why I was even worried.
I heard finishing this game 100% is an exercise in madness simply because it gets so repetitive. Yeah, like, there's actually so much to do to get 100% in this game. Like, not only do you have to collect like the 7 red rings, but there's also like additional collectibles after that. There's like 5 moon rings you have to collect, and then there's like the 5 number circles from Lost World that you have to do in a 3rd playthrough. And it's like, holy shit. It's like they know this game is so short, so they have to pad out like the completion content to hell and back.
Something is attacking inside the Mystic Jungle. Silver is fighting him, or it, or whatever. Just hurry!
Guys, it's him!
That's sound
Looking forward
effect.
to a second round with this guy.
Oh yeah, this is the level where you could just play through the whole thing without using the analog stick if you're good enough. Let's see if I can do that.
Bombs like confetti.
We can't go on like this!
The whole place is going up in flames. Not the kind of fireworks I like.
Oh my god. I am not using the analog stick throughout this level so far. Holy shit. Oh no! That's amazing that I could just go through this level without touching the analog stick whatsoever. Amazing game. Fantastic game. One of the best.
Unknown enemy. They're in the ruins up ahead.
Great, Amy. I'll make sure everyone's efforts weren't in vain.
Oh! Luminous Forest, love the concept. We'll be open to see this area come back. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, to be honest, I never really been a huge fan of like the aesthetics of this level. Like, I feel like on paper, like in a forest casino seems like a good idea, but I don't know. I don't really care for like the color scheme of this world that much, and the visual design just kind of feels really like slapdash to me.
The explosions riled it up. Does it look like we'll get
Anyway,
back
I'm
to
doing
the
all this. I'm using every single button in the controller for this.
Hedgehogs don't make good snacks.
I'm so perfect at this game. Anyway, that was the level. I feel like I'm just gonna say that a lot throughout this playthrough. That was the level, alright. Oh, I got the gamer hat. Let's go. Then there's dialogue you can only trigger if you take a couple steps backwards after escaping the snake. Really? Oh, I think I remember. Yeah. Weird tiny stuff like that is fascinating to me. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of cute. I like it. Anyway, time for the first infinite boss fight. The one that just reused a bunch of Lost World mechanics.
But I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line. Shows them that there is no hope.
Does anyone but you believe your lies?
It's kind of crazy that they got Silver in this game. You know, this time-traveling, telekinetic hedgehog, and yet he only has like this one moment in the whole game, and he doesn't really do anything else.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior. But what's that I smell? You reek of fear. Glad to see you.
Oh, you gotta love when they have like a vocal track playing during a conversation scene.
And you haven't left an impression.
Not even an
I don't know anything
instrumental.
about you.
We gotta have the
Your
lyrics,
name.
man.
You may call me Infinite in the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, Infinite. Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my powers.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
They have Silver and Infinite fighting. Two characters who could have an incredible fight, maybe even an interesting character dynamic. Now Silver's gone. Poor Silver. Yeah, it's just... It's like they brought back Silver here, and he does nothing. It's just so sad. Anyway, remember those sections in Sonic Lost World where you're like running across an automated tube, Mach Speed section and stuff? Well, here it is again.
Haven't you seen a hedgehog before? Come on, I'll show you my spines.
My spines, and then Sonic just rips out his spine out of his back. Instead of no hope, Infinite should have said, show them that there is no use. Oh, would have been an epic reference. They even brought back like the bumper transitions from Lost World. Like, this is the most blatant sign that this game is using Lost World as like a basis. Like, they took Sonic Lost World's gameplay and converted it into a boost game, which is why this game doesn't really feel like Generations or Unleash. Like, it's clearly a different coding base. He opens a trench coat with spines.
Let's see how many seconds you can last.
Payback time at last.
Alright. What the fuck happened? What?
Impossible. Your abilities exceed your previous data.
Unlike mechs, I can grow. I get more powerful every second.
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time. You can count on it.
Fantastic boss fight, am I right? The sad thing is that this is still better than any boss battle in Sonic Superstars. Sonic says, forgetting Emerald. Yeah. That reminds me though, so Sonic Prime ended, and I have not seen the show at all. I haven't really been interested at all, but apparently there's like this whole sequence in that show with pixel art for Sonic Advance 3 crudely animated, and that includes like that one Eggman robot with Emerald's head attached to it. So I guess Emerald is just in that show now, and probably by accident by the artists who don't realize Emerald's in that sprite.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will still lose. As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
Ah. Gotta love when villains just don't kill the good guy right then and
I
there.
gotta figure out the secret of his power.
That whole sequence hurt me, especially since I played some Sonic Advance 3 recently. God, like it's actually disgusting to watch. By the way, I like how we're just at the 10th stage. We're basically at like 1/3 of the way through the game, and we haven't been streaming for like an hour. Fantastic.
If we defeat Eggman, this war will be over. And if we can figure out the secret to his power, maybe we can get you home.
Oh no, that sound effect. The Millennium Falcon is malfunctioning.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, time for Green Hill, Green Hill. My favorite Green Hill. And my favorite Green Hill song.
Let's see. The reading I picked up was through this way. This area is still relatively undamaged. The enemy is here somewhere. You better be on your guard, Sonic.
Uh-huh. Man, remember when Green Hill has like these really steep slopes and really blocky level design from the Sonic 1. I know, right? It's totally like the classics. Someone described like the way the level looks and how the level is constructed as like a fan-made Sonic level in Little Big Planet 2. And God, I can't unsee it now. Like, it honestly, God, does look like a Little Big Planet 2 level with like this blocky carpet grass on top of this like weirdly textured checkerboard pattern. What a mess. Oops, automod. Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta add dummy to the automod. I apologize for that, Robert. I gotta catch up in chat. Now, in some fairness, Infinite not killing Sonic there makes some sense for the kind of villain he is. He's obsessed with making sure his enemies fear him. I guess so. And Sonic can't fear him if he's dead. He's being a dummy, but it arguably comes from a place of insecurity. Yeah, like Infinite. Like the problem with Infinite is the problem with the rest of the writing in the game, and it's that none of it is really fleshed out. Yes, something is wrong, Tails. This section sucks. Oh man. Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry if when I'm playing as Classic Sonic I make all these grunting noises. Like, Classic Sonic, honestly, God, feels rough to play through. Like, there's a herky-jerkiness to his controls that are just not good. I hate how you could go through like a fast automated sequence like that, and then Sonic will immediately slow down because there's no momentum in this gameplay style outside of spin dashing. Infinite is a character I love for what he could have been, not really for what he is, sadly. Yeah. I hate how if you jump on the enemies like this, it just kills all your momentum. You could be moving so fast and then you just slow to a crawl. Like how?
Eggman's signal is close. Be careful, Sonic.
Anyway, that was a level. Yay. Remember how Classic Sonic and Generations, like the Classic Sonic levels, have like all these cool like dynamic camera angles and these, you know, interesting bits of level design, and you know, generally it has a really good solid visual coherence to the rest of the game. Yeah. Yeah, oh god, more Classic Sonic.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
Prototypes?
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will.
I have similar feelings towards Mephiles, but in my view, Mephiles is a little more well realized. Like, the thing with Mephiles in Sonic 06 is that his story and his plot is kind of stupid, but in terms of being like a sinister force in a story, he does succeed in that regard. The thing with Infinite for me is that like he's just kind of a bunch of he's basically just all bark but no bite. Like, he has like a cool design and a good voice, but like there really isn't much to this character. Like, not even like his backstory that you learn in Sonic in episode Shadow is actually like interesting. It's just, oh, he's just some dude who got mad at Shadow and now Sonic for some reason. Okay, sure.
And the resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
What? You? I don't have time for this.
God, I can't get over how blocky Green Hill looks in Sonic Forces. Like, I guess it's more faithful to the Genesis games, but it also just looks crude to me. Like, Sonic Generations gave us like a beautiful, naturalistic take on Green Hill that makes it fit with like the rest of the levels, and then suddenly we're here now, and it's just like, it's just unfortunate. 6 years later, it looks like this. Oh yeah, here's Egg Dragoon, because of course. I don't have time for this. Now let me take the time to fight you.
You've got a lot of nerve for a pint-sized Sonic from another dimension. Still, this Egg Dragoon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying.
Won't have to wait long to find out.
Like, why did they even bother bringing the Egg Dragoon like this? Like, it is just for fan service at this point. It's just like, oh yeah, remember this robot from Sonic Unleashed and Generations? Well, here he is again. In fact, I think this is actually the Generations version of the Egg Dragoon with like the longer torso and stuff. They said something about how this game is not Sonic Generations 2, but it's just like, it's not a very convincing argument when you know, I'm playing this.
The entire resistance, sooner or later. Just you wait.
Anyway, that was a boss fight. Mean Egg Machine? What? That's the achievement I got. What? Mean Egg Machine. That's the best I could come up with. Oh my god, is that chains? I might wear that. You didn't do shit, Tails.
Look at you fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you,
The lighting in this scene is so weird, where like the red is just so washed out that it just looks like, it looks closer to magenta. Like why do things look so washed out here? Anyway,
Eggman's army has broken through. They're in the city. We need to get these people out of here.
oh no.
Who can we send? Sonic and Silver need time to heal.
Great
Engaged
excuse.
enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone.
Oh, so Seaside Hill exists. Okay. Sonic's shoes in that scene looked oddly purple. Yeah.
We're pinned down under heavy enemy fire.
Man, looks like I've got no choice. Okay, rookie, I've got a tough one for you. I need you to head back to the city and save those civilians.
Knuckles, that's city as a proper noun. Thank you. Anyway, let's go back to City Zone.
I need a status update.
Oh god, I forgot to unequip the weird speed up Wispin.
Enemy forces. We can't search for civilians right now.
Fighting is too fierce for us to help out as well.
Sounds like you're our only hope, rookie. The rescue is in your hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot like how their idea of conveying that you're rescuing the civilians is just run through the level. Like, okay. Not that I, you know, not that I want an escort mission or whatever, but it's like, if you're not even gonna bother communicating the idea through gameplay, why even have that context in the first place, you know?
Nice work. A fine display of skill.
I just run through a loop-de-loop. That's a fine display of skill, I guess.
We've broken through enemy lines. The rescue is underway.
We secured an escape route, so there's a safe way out.
Thanks to the rookie, things are turning around. Let's keep this momentum going.
Wait, what? Okay. That was gameplay? Alright, we...
Update from HQ. The enemy's on the run.
Sonic Forces, you really don't want to get your audience thinking about the concept of momentum. Oh yeah, that's right. Knuckles said something about momentum there. That's funny. We got the enemy, mess him up. Anyway, that was the level. We didn't do anything. Like, yo, go save the civilians. Okay, just runs through a level for 2 minutes. One of the few things I kind of like about the character writing is Tails and Eggman butting heads. There's so little of it though. Yeah. There's like tiny little nuggets of like potentially cool ideas that never get fleshed out in this game. Like, it really is like the opposite of Lost World. Like, Lost World, by comparison, is like a pretty indulgent game where it's like, it has some ideas and it just want to splurge on those ideas as much as it can. And Forces, meanwhile, is just like, I don't give a shit about these ideas. I just want to run through it all.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
Anyway, that just happened.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it. Come on, we have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever his plan is. Eggman said something about Sonic being in Mystic Jungle.
Okay. Okay. I fucking hate this song. Oh.
Feels weird asking you to look for Sonic, but we're counting on you.
Oh god. I'm hearing like a buzzsaw synth on my right earbud. It's disgusting. What the fuck?
This is no time for games. We have to hurry.
It's okay, Tails. Sonic used up all his wishes one time. Oh yeah, with the handkerchiefs. Yeah. Anyway, this level. Where are the enemies? I remember this level being particularly empty feeling. Like there's like not a single robot in your vicinity here. Oh, here it is. There's a robot. Just the one.
No sign of him around here. He might be closer to the center.
Okay. Oh my fucking god, these pinball physics. It's so stiff. Okay. Why is this level so empty? Holy shit. There's like nothing here except just these bumpers. Like, is there any other enemies or mechanics? This feels unfinished. Oh god. Come on. What? Oh my god. And then... What was the story reason for you being here again? I didn't catch it. I think Tails was like, apparently Sonic is alive. Oh yeah, the reason why you're playing this level is because you suspect that there's someone here, either Sonic or the Avatar. We get to meet the Avatar in later, and that's why you're playing through this level, I guess. I don't know. It's like, this wouldn't really be much of a problem if the story presentation was actually good. Like, you may notice that like this game loves to use like these like codec conversations to tell its story, and while there's nothing really wrong with that, at some point it starts to feel like they have these codec conversations just to not animate cutscenes, to communicate their ideas. Eggman says something about Sonic being in Mystic Forest, according to Tails. I don't remember him saying anything of the sort. Yeah, wait, actually, yeah, you're right. Eggman said something about Sonic being in Mystic Forest. Like, I don't remember that. Anyway, oh yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not the next cutscene. We immediately jump to Mystic Jungle with Avatar. Okay.
They're coming from the laboratory, the one where Sonic fought Infinite.
It's probably another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings, 2 of them. Definitely not robots.
Hey, Rookie, go to the lab and check it out.
Okay, sure. Knuckles was like, fuck it, just go to the lab, Rookie.
We picked up the 2 life readings near the lab up ahead.
They are robots. What are they?
If they're enemies, taking them both on might be a big ask for the Rookie.
Look at all those Eggman robots. Eggman's robots.
The current is pretty strong. This place is enough to make anyone dizzy. It might be better just
Oh!
to flow.
I like this mechanic with the water slide, but that's kind of all the level is. It's just water sliding. But you know, it is at least a mechanic. But yeah. Ah!
They sure went to a lot of trouble to make this lab hard to find.
They must be doing experiments they don't want people to know about.
Okay. Hold on. Can I guess not. Oh well. I was gonna cheese through more of the level with the fire whisk.
Look at you, Rookie. Having fun in the water?
What? Jealous you can't play on the slide, Knuckles?
Well, this is no time to lose focus, that's all. Be sure to give it all you got, Rookie.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
The readings are really close now. Reinforcements will arrive soon. So
Alright.
meet up with them.
Oh wait, that's the end of the level? Come on! Seriously? That's it? We're almost at the middle section of the game, and it's like the levels have not gotten any better at all. God damn. Style Hog, collect 100 parts. Nice. Oh my god, a real-time cutscene because the avatar is here. Look how there's no compression this time, which you can't tell in my screen in my stream anyways. But
Have we met before? Sonic!
oh, okay. Weird transition.
So worried. I thought you were.
You worry too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you.
Fuck you.
Good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
Anyway. You know, I agree with Sonic. 3 days can happen. A lot can happen in 3 days. Like, if you have like a 3-day weekend, like, oh, it does make a huge difference in terms of how long it feels. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like secret levels. Well, I don't care.
Eggman said when the plan is completed, we'll all be wiped
Insert
out.
Seinfeld music.
I don't like the sound of that. Normally, I just laugh at an Eggman plan. He's already conquered most of the world, so... What's this plan of his?
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack. Shadow is tearing through our troops. We need reinforcements.
Oh no, the story is progressing. We need to stop.
Shadow. The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Perhaps he's being controlled by that strange power.
Imagine this whole moment as an actual cutscene, you know? Like, here's this talk about, oh, how could Shadow have worked for Eggman? And it's just this.
Whatever
Like,
it is, I'll figure it out.
anyway, this level. Remember when this was like the first level shown for the game, and a lot of people assumed this was the first level in the whole game just because it was so simple and easy? Yeah.
Hurry, Sonic! We can keep them in check, but not for long.
That'll work. I'll find Shadow and be back in no time.
Guys, I know it's hard to remember, but there's a plot happening, so get a move on.
Come on, seriously? I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take up.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted. Apparently, he's traveling above the city at high speed.
Like, if this was actually the first level of the game, it'll be like, okay, that's fine. Like, I think this does work as like the first level. It introduces you to this unique setting. It's a nice, simple, and short introduction to the game's mechanics. Like, this is a pretty effective first level for the game. But this is the 15th level. We're literally at the halfway point of the game. Like, this was the point in my first playthrough where I realized that, wow, Sonic Forces kind of sucks. Like, we've gotten to this point, and it has not gotten any better at all. God, even look at Sonic. He's just like bowing down to you like this. Like, he looks so serious. I almost wonder if that was the first level they made. I mean, I don't know. The point is, though, is that like the game doesn't really have any real progression in its design or difficulty. Like, it really is a case where you could just rearrange these levels and there wouldn't be that much difference in terms of like how the difficulty scales or whatever.
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
Why is this cutscene in particular so badly animated? Like, you see how stiff that was? Also, I like how we got this cutscene and then immediately cut to this codec conversation. Like, they ran out of the cutscene budget and they have to rely on this now. Okay.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army?
Replicas. The problem is, they may not be real, but their powers are as formidable as
What?
the originals.
Shadow, I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
So fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
Alright.
Listen up. We just got word that
If their powers really were as formidable, the Earth would be doomed. Yeah.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis.
There is like no build up to this moment whatsoever. At this point, it's just like, we have to go to this location and that location. Oh, we found this character. Oh, people need to be saved. And then suddenly, oh, now we're gonna do a full frontal assault on the main location that Eggman lives in.
Calling it
just like
Operation Big Wave.
There's just like no sense of narrative progression in this game. Like I said it before, like you can rearrange these levels and there wouldn't be that much of a difference in terms of like the difficulty and the pacing, and all they really need to do is just kind of like just change the context surrounding why you go to these levels in specific orders with this like codec conversation format. I mean, that's probably what happened. Like, they basically made a bunch of levels and then they write a story surrounding it. Like, that's probably what happens. Good thing I knew going in that Jerry Robotnik installed an on-off switch that could be activated by kicking the back of my head.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. And hard and fast. We're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed.
Knuckles thought of this oh man, I've said this before, but I really want to say this again on stream. Knuckles has thought of this strategy in the same amount of time it takes to finish a level in this game. Genius.
Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this. We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group that I'd want to fight with.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
Vector, don't hype him up like that. That speech was awful.
They have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick focused attack isn't bad.
Oh, come on, Tails. You're better than this. You should know better than this.
We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we can do this.
What about the other Sonic? Or
Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
again, imagine if this whole thing was like an actual cutscene. Like, there's so much like plot details in this one conversation happening. It's like, man, it would be nice if this information was presented as a cinematic.
Let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people.
That took you a full minute and a half to conceive, rush straight in and fight them all. I mean, to be fair, Just Andre, that is what you're doing in the levels themselves. I've heard more inspiring speeches than the Japanese boxes of Sonic 1 and 2. True. Exactly. Anyway, time for Capital City. Capital City is actually probably the most interesting level in the game because it has like actual gameplay set pieces and like the Phantom Ruby in this game is stupid, okay? Like the whole thing it does is doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh yeah, it just fucks shit up, I guess. But here's the thing, right? We got Super Mario Bros. Wonder now, right? That game has the Wonder Flower. It has this whole thing of, oh, if you collect it, something weird and strange is gonna happen to the levels. Imagine if that's what the Phantom Ruby does in this game, right? Imagine if the Phantom Ruby was like a game collectible that you collect, and suddenly the level turns into something like weird or different, right? Like, that would have actually been good. That would have been a cool way of fleshing out the levels with a new mechanic. I mean, it honestly feels like maybe that was the plan at one point, because why else would these levels be so basic, right? And this is the one level that illustrates how cool the Phantom Ruby could have been. Like, look at me, I'm like running across this skyscraper like it's a fucking floor. It's like, the Phantom Ruby could do stuff like this, and it's like, it could have been utilized for more interesting level design. Not that the level itself here is anything that interesting, but still, it's like there is potential, and they just never capitalize on it. And it's only until Super Mario Bros. Wonder did it make me realize that the Phantom Ruby could have been that kind of mechanic, you know?
Don't want like this. As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Anyway, imagine Infinite floating there, turning it on and off, on and off. You have to time your advance. Yeah. Oh, it's also, I talked over this, but yeah, they said something about how like they lost 80% of their troops. 80%! What the fuck? But yeah, that was the level. An actually kind of neat level for this game. So, good job, Sonic Forces. You have like one fairly memorable level. Oh no, my strategy of not having a strategy didn't work out. Yeah, this is your fault, Knuckles. Oh my god. In Sonic Frontiers, there's this whole plot thing where like Knuckles is leading an army of Coco. It would be so funny if like they actually reference the events of Sonic Forces, and like the Coco army in Sonic Frontiers is a symbolic representation of Knuckles' guilt that he has killed, that he has let 80% of his army in Sonic Forces to die. That would have been amazing. Anyway, second Infinite boss fight. Here he is.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child.
That sounds like something the comics would maybe do. Yeah. Ken Penders, hit me up. Actually, don't. Please, leave me alone. Thank you, Unlit Sonic.
I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
Ooh, you got him there, Infinite. The Coco are spiritual manifestations of Knuckles' vengeful dead.
The strong will always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty to blame.
Oh god, I forgot about this filter. This is an ugly filter. You have two options. Pain, then fear, or fear, then pain. You can either... Wait, at least you have two options. You either die, or no, don't choose either of them.
Well, it seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes, I feel like
The flame Wispan is so powerful. It just kills Infinite, just like that. I stole that from the PS2 version of Castle of Shikigami 2. Nice deep cut reference. Wasn't that exact wording, but the same idea. I get it, yeah. Anyway, I should swap out a Wispan for variety's sake.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Killed. This will be goodbye.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know what they're going for here. Like, I get that they want to give the Avatar like a villainous force that is to themselves, I guess.
No matter.
But I don't know. With Infinite, it just kind of feels really flimsy to me. Like, this Avatar is just another one of the civilians, and to Infinite, that's not his main priority. So, I don't know. Oh no.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
Knuckles, everyone died because of you. Don't brush this off.
That fake shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right?
The Avatar not being able to speak really kneecaps the potential dynamic. Now I totally get why, but they can't, but yeah, like I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the Avatar presented as is. Like, the very idea of the Avatar is basically like a power fantasy. It's like, hey, look, it's you teaming up with Sonic. And if anything, I wish the game does a better job fleshing that out. Like, of all the things, of all the playable characters, the Avatar is the most fleshed out aspect of the game. You know, it's clearly the aspect of the game they put the most work into. You could even make the case that the Avatar is kind of the reason why the game is limited as is, because I imagine that, like, spending resources on costumes for this one new playable character likely kneecapped other things like cinematics and gameplay depth.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
Oh my god, Shadow. That is a very dark and, like, sultry voice you just did there.
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant.
Of course it would be.
Check that out. We might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
This is kind of a small thing, but it really does bother me that they refer to, like, the stuff Infinite creates as virtual reality. Like, that's not what virtual means.
Got it. I'll take Sonic, I mean the other Sonic, with me and head to the chemical plant.
Why? Why? Why do I need to play as him? Please, Tails.
According to Rouge, there should be a database somewhere. We have to locate the building it's in. There's a lot of ground to cover.
How do I fucking get up there? God damn. Anyway, remember Chemical Plant for Sonic 2? Well, here it is again, I guess. It's just like the Generations version, except somehow it looks worse for some reason. I don't know. Sure thing I can handle this as long as my Sonic is with me. Yeah. I have my problems with Sonic Superstars, but generally speaking, I thought Sonic Superstars was like a pretty fun game outside of some mediocre boss fights. And then playing Sonic Forces Classic Sonic again is just like, oh my god. Like, Sonic Superstars, when compared to this, is significantly fucking better. It's unreal. I love how they have like this loop-de-loop right here, and then you just immediately slow down like that. Like, great. Thank you, game. Great way to have like an automated sequence that doesn't add to your speed. Great. Oh, come on! Fuck. How do I get up there? It's like when you're in the air, Sonic is just locked into an arc. There's like no flexibility whatsoever. How did I fuck it up this bad? Wait, what are these fans? Oh my god. Classic Sonic, please. Oh, it's in a different layer. Okay, fine. What? What was that? Oh my fucking god. It looked like you went behind every layer. Yeah.
Whoa, the water level is rising.
Holy fuck! I forgot how bad the water controls are. Why is he so slow? Like, obviously in the classic games, water slows you down, but never to that extent. That feels awful. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Look how slow he is! Ah! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That was 3 minutes. That's long for this game. Oh, I got a black gamer hat? I gotta wear that. That fits my color scheme so well.
Whew. So, this is where the database is.
It's been a while since I played Generations, but I remember when I played as Classic, I keep missing jumps, and it's because I think Sonic has a slight delay when turning around. Yeah, I mean, Classic Sonic and Generations wasn't perfect. Like, I don't think that's like a good approximation of the classic gameplay either. But at the very least, it like felt natural for what it is. Like classic Sonic jumps make some sense. His acceleration makes sense. Like, and the levels were well designed with that in mind. The problem with classic Sonic and Forces is that he just feels really rigid and herky-jerk. His jumps feel really heavy and stiff. There's like that sense of acceleration makes no sense, and like the whole like 7 levels of this game is just classic Sonic, and it's some of the worst stuff in the entire game easily. Like, he's easily the worst part of the game.
From this computer. Okay, failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the...
Aha. How funny.
Virtual reality weapon, the Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them.
That's something I remember. The level design in Generations felt really good. Yeah, like... man. When you compare, like, Forces Classic Sonic to Generations Classic Sonic level design, like... Generations Classic Sonic levels are so well crafted. They're, like, so, like, solid and interesting and, like... There's, like, a very coherent, natural flow to allow the Classic Sonic level design in Generations. Whereas a lot of the level design in Sonic Forces really feels like something they just quickly made in like a level editor with very little bells and whistles. There's just like, there's no real set pieces. There's no like dynamic level design or dynamic camera angles or dynamic anything. Like it just feels really like, it just feels really stock compared to how like polished and refined Generations is. And this game came out 6 years after Generations. It's just like, what happened here? How are you guys basically making a sequel to Generations where the gameplay is just worse? Where the presentation is just worse? Like, what happened here?
Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite.
Uh-huh.
If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
I don't remember the weakness thing? What is he referring to?
I don't like sitting on the bench.
Oh my god, these conversations.
Do till Tails gets back.
I don't like sitting on the bench, but there's nothing to do till Tails gets back. Are you serious?
Way to jinx it! Metal Sonic has been spotted in the city!
You guys are in war! What do you mean there's nothing to do until Tails comes back?
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that already isn't real? Couldn't they just build more? Either way, it's getting wrecked. Let's go, partner.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Sonic says partner, refers to my character as partner. And like with the kind of voice direction he has in this game, it honestly kind of comes across like it sounds like a cowboy to me. I don't know. Good going, partner. Anyway.
Watch out! Metal Sonic was spotted near there.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere.
Whoa.
Whew, that was a close one. Good work, partner. Keep it up.
Whenever there's like an actual set piece in Forces levels, it's always in the form of like these cinematic QTEs. It's like, it looks flashy, but it's like, I'm not doing anything except pressing the jump button. Like that's all I'm doing there.
Keep rampaging around the city.
Let's show that Metal Sonic what for, Pilgrim.
So this is thanks to the Phantom Ruby too, huh? Eggman's new invention is a real pain in the neck.
I do like this dubstep remix of like the US Bad Future theme though. Like I think it's one of the best songs in the game. It's really good. Like in general, I'm not really fond of Sonic Forces music because of its sound palette. Like, especially after listening to the cyberspace music in Sonic Frontiers, like a lot of the music in Forces just sound really like cut right to me. Like there's very little Sonic audio variety in the soundtrack, and it kind of bothers me because it's like Sonic Lost World has like a pretty underrated soundtrack in my opinion. It's very nicely composed and has some good variety of sounds, and by comparison, like Forces just feels really stock by comparison. Alright, well. Ah, my fucking god. Oh my god. Let's get this over with. Here goes, partner! Ah! That was so badass. That was the most thug gangster shit I've ever seen. My character looks like a freak. Alright.
Hey, that was great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine.
Great cutscene. I should just customize my character now. Oh, nice. We're getting volts. Guardian Rock. Another secret level. Okay. So what do I have? Oh yeah, this is a lightning whip. I'll go with that. I'm gonna wear the gamer hat. Let's see. Let's see. What is my power level? You know what? I'll keep it. Whatever. Nah. Oh, I'm a clown for playing this game. What are these, like, Transformer cosplay? The red does go well with the shoes, so I'll keep it. Let's see. Let's see, what is that? Oh my god, I have white hands now. I'm Gotham's Reckoning, Sonic. The yellow kind of goes well with the yellow bits of my headgear, I guess, but I don't know, I'm not feeling that one. What is this? Yo! Yo! That's hard. But you know what? I think I'll keep, oh, these robot hands, though. I guess I'll just stick with the white hands. What else do we have here? Oh my god, I got Omega legs. Whoa. Double bandana. I also got chains. A camera. I have Amy's dress. I look pretty. You know what? I kind of like that. Oh, you know, I also like that too. Oh my god, you know what? I'm now just reminded of like the J-Eazy guy, the guy that does the Mega Man song with this outfit. Man, I'm never book smart, I'm always money smart. I don't think that's how it goes. Ooh, that purple though. Oh, it also goes well with my scouter too. Let's see. This is the most fun I'm having with the game, by the way. It's just dressing up my character. I think I'll go with this. This is fun. Yo, okay. I dig this. This is actually good. I really like how this looks. Bro. Okay. Alright, and do I look good with combat boots? Damn. But I kinda like the bumper shoes though. They go well with my red bandana. And man, let me see. I think I'm just gonna keep the regular flame burst Wisp because it's already really good and it goes well with my red in the outfit. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. This is good. That's probably gonna be like the final look for the character moving forward.
I got it, Sonic. I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby.
Great work, Tails.
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide.
Sure, that's an excuse.
We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless.
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan.
Remember when the Death Egg was like this really integral piece of Sonic 3 and Knuckles' story that the whole game builds up to? Yeah.
First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down.
God, this really does read to me like they made the levels first and then they write the story around it. It's just like, okay, we got chemical plant and we got Death Egg. What do we do with it? Alright, I got it. There's a computer in the chemical plant that can be used to hack into the Death Egg. That's genius. Let's do this.
With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait for a distraction. Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect.
This isn't the Death Egg, Tails. This is an entirely new construct called Egg Killer Base. I wish they pulled the trigger on having an Egg Killer Base in a Sonic game. Like, God. Like, it was so disappointing. Okay, like, spoilers for Sonic Superstars. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear it. It was so disappointing when the final level of Sonic Superstars was another space station, and they call it Egg Fortress. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Egg Fortress? I could literally describe any Eggman level. What the fuck is an Egg Fortress? Should have been called Egg Killer Base. It would have been so much better.
Good idea. You got your order.
Just make it like a frozen ice planet with Eggman constructions around it. Then it would be a proper Star Killer Base reference. Oh yeah, this is Green Hill again. Fuck me. My swag too different though. Damn.
It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
You know, I want to cheese through the whole level with Burst. It's so funny how you could just ignore so much of the level design if you just use the Wisp. Like, God. One thing I will say though about the Wisp in this game, as much as I don't like the fact that they use them again, I think mechanically, like, I like the fact that you just seamlessly use their abilities without having like a buffer in between. Like, I think that is actually a genuine improvement on the Wisp mechanic. And I like that they brought back Burst from Sonic Colors DS. I always like that Wisp. Are you serious?
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
There's just nothing dialogue, guys. Ow. Come on. Like, seriously, does this not feel like something that that would be in like a level editor, like, oh yeah, just place these pounding objects here and there, and we're good. That's good enough. Oop. The instant wisp activation was a thing in 3DS generations, possibly in Color CS too, but I haven't played it. Color CS worked the same way, where there was like a buffer animation, basically, like, yeah. Whereas here, it's like, it's seamless, like that. It's like, that's cool. I like that.
Perfect. Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Oh no. I do like the design of this crab robot. It's cool.
You can't let this thing get to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
What would it even do to the chemical plant? Like, are we actually going to the chemical plant through Green Hill? Like, what's going on? Ow. Good. That was good enough, I suppose. Woo. We did it. God, the texture work in Green Hill is not good. Again, how do we go from Generations to this? I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record at this point, but it's just like, I have nothing else to say about this game anymore. It's just like, the levels are just going through the motions now. This is just what happens when you don't have like evolving level design. It's just like, suddenly it all just becomes a blur after a while. I just forget context. Like, why did we even play through that Green Hill level again? Like, what was the point of it?
I'm almost at the chemical plant. How's the rookie doing with the
Since chemical plant is apparently right next door, at least they could have done is refer to these levels as being located in Emerald Hill. Yeah. Like, granted, it would be really cheap to refer to some locations as Emerald Hill and still use Green Hill assets, but it's at least something. There was a rumor, which I believe, that the level design team was made mostly of newbies, but apparently that's not true. If not newbies, then, you know, there's only like 3 level designers for this game, according to the credits, which is a considerable drop from like previous games.
So far, so good. We might have to stop using the nickname Rookie if the kid keeps this up.
I also heard that despite this game, like, supposedly starting development after Sonic Lost World, the game itself was made about like a year, while the rest of the work was done somewhere else, like the engine and stuff. Now, don't quote me on that. That's just something I've heard, and I haven't really found any citations for that. So, take what I said with a grain of salt. But honestly, it would make sense why this game feels the way it does, despite supposedly being 4 years in the making. From what I could tell, Force's main issue was mismanagement. That's an issue with a lot of Sonic games, really.
We've got to get to the computers at the chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapon system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
Like, the unique problem with Sonic Forces, like, the problem with other Sonic games in terms of their development cycles is that, like, you know, they have some cool ideas, but the execution is just not very good. Right, they spent most of the development time just making Hedgehog Engine 2, supposedly. And, you know, it's kind of unfortunate because, like, Hedgehog Engine 2, from what I could tell, is ultimately a much better engine than Hedgehog Engine 1. But I don't think Sonic Forces really does a good job showcasing that. Like, to be fair, like, the game doesn't look bad. Like, I think Sonic Forces looks good for what it is. Like, it's graphically good. It has clean textures, relatively speaking. But, like, at the same time, though, you kind of look at Sonic Forces and you think, it doesn't really seem to look that much better than Sonic Generations. And I would argue it kind of looks worse, even in spite of, like, some graphical improvements. I still prefer Unleash visually, yeah. Like Unleash, for all its faults, Unleash is a very, like, well-crafted game. Like, the world it presents, the presentation, the world building. It's like a lot of the elements come together in like a very succinct way, where it just feels like it has like this sort of immersive quality that is just not a thing at all in Forces. Forces' presentation is just so much more stock and video gamey by comparison. Like, distractingly so, considering the amount of time it took place between this and Unleash and Generations. Unleash is a game I really should play one day. I finished the Wii version as a kid and I liked it. I have yet to actually finish the HD version, mainly because, to be honest, Unleash is kind of a hard game for me to really sit down and play. I don't know what it is about it. Like, obviously there's the Werehog, which I'm not really a huge fan of. But at the same time, though, it's like, I don't know. There's just something about Unleashed that never really vibes with me, even though I really do appreciate a lot of its elements. But yeah, it's something that I really should do is actually like finish Sonic Unleashed, sorry, the HD version. Anyway, here's this level. This level has like a neat mechanic with these water currents. It's like, you know, it's a mechanic. I'll give it that. Like, Sonic Forces just needs more level mechanics like this. Like, have these levels be unique and memorable. So far, it's like a lot of the levels are just blurring together because they all feel very samey. Whoop. I've been watching my friend play it. It seems like the two main things holding it back are the sheer length of the Werehog levels and the Sun Moon Medal requirements being too high. The Sun and Moon medals are stupid. Like, they're a really unnecessary part of the game, in my opinion. Aside from those, it seems great to me. Unleashed level design never opens up as much as Generations. Yeah, it's a lot more like streamlined and hallway based, which is fine. Like, I think Unleashed is the most challenging boost game because it's focused more on like reflex-based platforming. Like, the way I see it, like the first three boost games have their own unique qualities. Like, Unleash excels at being like this super fast-paced and pretty challenging 3D platformer. Colors has like more platforming, and if you're going for Red Rings, actually pretty solid level design for exploration. Generations has this really nice blend of platforming, speed, and exploration, while also being like pretty streamlined and fun. Sonic Forces doesn't really have any real good qualities, in my opinion. Like, Sonic Forces to me really does kind of feel like what Sonic 4 Episode 1 is to the classic Sonic games, where it's trying to replicate the qualities that made the boost games good without really understanding why they worked in the first place. It's just like the whole thing just feels cheaper by comparison. Anyway, we're quickly gathering votes because I guess there's some progression in the story, I guess. I don't even know what I even did. Oh my god, more classic Sonic.
Now's your chance. Move. Hurry. Just destroy the Death Egg and cut off the power supply.
How about you guys fucking do it? Why are you relying on classic Sonic to do all this shit?
Don't sweat it. The other Sonic has this under control.
Fuck me. Death Egg, my favorite.
The defense system's still up. I thought we shut it down.
Probably switched over to auxiliary power. Not to worry.
What?
Sonic's on the job. He'll find a way through.
Okay, that's so stupid. It's like we had a whole level where supposedly we're shutting down defenses. This level, oh no, they haven't been shut down because it's using auxiliary power or some shit. God, this is so stupid. I love it. Sonic 4 Episode 1, the actual game itself, I hold no hate for because it wasn't ever meant to be a Sonic 4. It was a mobile Sonic game that was forced to become a console game. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. Hold on. I just saw something. Death egg, death egg. Oh, I see. But yeah, Robert. Like, I feel the same way. Like, Sonic 4 Episode 1 is not terrible, but it's like, it is not Sonic 4. It's too mediocre to be a proper sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Speaking of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, though, remember the Death Egg from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Here it is again, I guess. With this Ghostbusters ass music.
This is the pits. It's messing with my head.
Just stay calm, and you'll figure out the way forward.
I just want to smash everything and level the place.
Is Vector in the Death Egg? What are you talking about, Vector? What the fuck? I didn't even touch the booster and it suddenly automated sequence. What? Holy shit. Oh yeah, remember this? I remember this too. Vector got sick of never doing anything. Yeah.
Hey, it's Sonic we're talking about here.
What? Oh, okay. Nothing is happening in this level. Wait, why? Just because I destroyed those robots? Anyway, that was the level. It'll be funny if during certain combos the characters reacted to you getting hit. Yeah. We're like so close to the end of the game, by the way. Like we only have 8 levels left. Also, look at this explosion, by the way. That is a terrible explosion. Seriously? Don't worry, Sonic's got it covered. You're sure about that?
Those resistance pests and their clever little plots. They're like something on your shoe that you can't wipe off.
It appears they've taken our legs right out from under us. Quite impressive, really.
I don't have legs. Neither do you do.
Oh yeah, I forgot Orbot and Cubot are in this game. Hi guys, where have you been?
5 more hours before the plan is executed. Infinite, let's make a tactical retreat so that we can remobilize our forces.
And by tactical retreat, you mean to say flee with our tails between our legs. I'm quite displeased about this, Doctor.
Shut up and just follow me!
That's a Halo ass Infinite. That's a Halo Infinite ass explosion! Yeah. The destruction of the Death Egg has really won over the democratic audience. Alright, what's next? Metropolitan Highway. That's a mouthful.
The Phantom Ruby signal has gotten much weaker.
This should effectively put a stop to the Doctor's greatest weapon.
The Sonics have made an opening for us. We can't just let that go to waste.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Time to settle the score.
Have they always had this voice filter effect? I don't even like Orbot and Cubot yet. I object to how little they get to do in Forces. Yeah, it's like, what are they doing here?
Now that the Phantom Ruby is out of the way, we can finally smash Eggman into an omelet.
Hey,
Brutal, Knuckles.
count your chickens before you smash your eggs.
Rouge is right. The fact that Eggman and Infinite are still around means we can't let our guard down.
I just want everyone to get home safely, okay?
All right, fine. Everyone get your game face on. The target is Eggman at the Central Tower.
Anyway, here's another modern Sonic level.
We're fighting to get our world back now. Don't stop, don't look back. Just focus on the task ahead no matter what. Let's do this, everyone. Charge!
One of my favorite lines of Sonic and Heroes is saying, "We're gonna crack that Eggman wide open." Like, jeez, Sonic. Yeah, Sonic has had enough of Eggman's shit at that point. Oh god, I forgot about this part where like it's so easy to get off track like that. And I think the thing is that I think there's some sort of scripting where you should be able, I don't know, like that. Like the game automatically makes you do sharp turns like that, but sometimes it just doesn't work. It's weird. I would say though, I'm not really crazy about like the level themes in this game. I really do like the Metropolis level theme here. Like I think it looks great. Like the lighting, the detailing, it's really cool. It does give me a lot of like Sonic Riders vibes, and if this game was actually cool, it could have been the city from like the Sonic Riders games or whatever. But I guess not. It's like Eggman's city or something. Doesn't really look like any Egg City. Whee!
It's okay. We can hold for now.
Our other forces are on the move too.
Ah, he said forces.
Be careful. I'm detecting Eggman just up ahead.
Oh, that's the level, I guess. Okay. Ugh. They just end. Like, come on. Give me more, game, please. I always got the impression Eggman didn't own this city. Yeah, same here. Like, as far as I know, this is just some futuristic city. Like, it's just here. It's just one of the many places he took over. Yeah. No space. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. What a nothing moment this was.
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral. Infinite, do it!
Take this. What is that?
Har, har. That, my spiky little predator, is null space.
Null space?
It's a little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Oh look, a potentially cool level. Yeah.
Buddy, don't! You'll be sucked in too!
I don't care. I want to be part of the nothing.
But we destroyed the Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source,
The Phantom Ruby is sapient.
I decided to learn from my mistakes.
I don't understand the Phantom Ruby. Like, I gotta be honest, like, I just don't really understand how the Phantom Ruby stuff even works in this game. I don't mean like its function, I mean like what even is it? Like Eggman said something about like Phantom Ruby prototypes? Like did he make the Phantom Ruby prototypes? I don't get it.
We've got this! Keep it up, partner! Nothing can contain the two of us at max power! Not even null space! Sup, everyone? I missed this place.
What happened, Sonic? You two just
Well, that just happened.
Nothing happened. Literally.
Oh yeah, well nothing just happened. Oh man. And I just have like this song playing, like, oh man, this moment is so hype, you guys. And it's just like, I guess, like, was that moment like really that like so epic that it deserves this moment?
things under control soon.
We are going to miss out on the fun if you don't hurry.
Oops. Yay! Okay. Woo! And oh, that's the end of the level. Okay. Hi guys. It's my understanding the original Phantom Ruby was discovered on Angel Island, but I guess Eggman wanted to create more of them. I guess. As it is though, like the Phantom Ruby has never been explained, like what it actually comes from. Unless, I don't know, it was some like cyberspace thing that Frontiers established.
Excuse me, boss?
It can't be! It's impossible to get out of the Phantom Ruby's null space!
Well, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
Oh, got him.
This changes nothing. Dr. Eggman will still have the last laugh.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself on the third person.
I agree, Sonic. I give you a thumbs up. You know who didn't have friends once? Tails. Oh, yeah. Low blow, Sonic. Low blow. Anyway, Eggman Empire Fortress. We're just at the end game, I guess. Also, I should point out that Classic Sonic did not have a level in the Metropolis level world theme, which begs the question: where the fuck is Classic Sonic?
There's no more time. We have to break into the fortress now.
Indeed, this is it. Our last opportunity to bring peace back into the world.
But when the battle ends, we'll have to part with Sonic. I mean, this Sonic, won't we?
I like your avatar scarf. That is a hoodie, but thank you. Oh wait, you mean my in-game avatar? Yeah, it's very. I do like it.
Yes. If the Phantom Ruby is gone, I guess he'll be returned to his dimension.
Is there actually a hoodie in this game?
Thank you for everything, Sonic.
Yeah, in game. Okay, yeah.
What you did for us.
Save the sentiments for later. This is not over yet. We still have a battle to fight.
Exactly. This is our last chance.
I love how my avatar looks in like these convo conversations. He just looks so squished. But yeah, Eggman Imperial Fortress. Wait, are we gonna see the? Oh, we got this cutscene. Best cutscene in the game. Look at the animation. Oh hell yeah! Shadow with that Gmod drag action.
Hey, Infinite! Long time no see. Did you miss
God, this looks so bad.
I've been looking forward to finishing you and your annoying friends. I trust you're all ready for oblivion. If you're not, oh well.
Omega!
What? Who dares?
Target reconfirmed. Extermination mode initiated. Payback inevitable.
Omega, you've joined us? Awesome.
And then Omega proceeds to do nothing. Hooray.
I will burn your resistance to ashes, and you along with it.
Tails, the only reason you were so overjoyed to see Classic Sonic is because your Sonic was missing and presumed dead. This characterization for you makes no sense.
Special effect, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. While we're under the Phantom Ruby's control, it's a part of our reality.
Unbelievable. What chance do we have against that?
The sun will fall upon you all. Boom. The end.
This cutscene is amazing. It's just so much bullshit.
Look, he's reacting.
Oh, so hi Tails, you were in another location previously.
Let me see.
I trust you're ready for Oblivion. Post out Elder Scrolls.
He said the Phantom Ruby prototypes only react to the person who activated it. That must be you, buddy. Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered it. Just
Sure, I
you
guess.
It can make that sun disappear.
Your courage triggers it, or something. I don't know. Let's have this awesome music play.
Made it so far.
In the face of the end of the world.
This is truly world-shattering.
Isn't there anything we can do? Burst!
Yeah, we could burst!
We need to fight fire.
Because if it didn't, Eggman would be dead too.
Listen up to that
True.
The prototype should cancel out the effect.
You'll be burnt to a crisp before then. Give it up, rookie. Fall back.
No, I will not fall back. I will kill Dr. Eggman. Oh.
It's all up to the rookie now.
Chances of success are minuscule. It's a desperate long shot. Please,
Oh, come on.
peace.
Knuckles, why are you telling him to fall back? If no action is taken, you die anyway. Yeah, what? Why are you Commander Knuckles? Burst! Ugh.
You think you can stop the sun? You'll burn up like a moth drawn to a flame. It's over.
You're a real soldier now, rookie. You can do this.
But I guess losing 80% of his troops took a toll. Yeah, like after that horrible moment, Knuckles has just lost it. Oh, we're here now. Okay.
Make peace with your fate. Because your lives
That sound when it's zoomed into like infinite. That's like the sound. That's like the sound that plays at like the beginning of like a CinemaSins video. CinemaSins? Yeah, that's what I said. For the record, I don't like CinemaSins. I just recognize that sound.
The sun! It's gone!
What? What just happened?
Just like Tails lost it after Sonic died, which is totally reflected in his introductory cutscene. Exactly. Yeah. We really... like, Knuckles is treating this moment about as well as Tails was, which is to say, not at all.
Oversight, Doctor. This is why I always check and double check, as any good scientist would.
The fucking
This is
gamer
the
hat.
turning point, guys. Time to press our advantage and kick major butt.
And then that's where the game ends. No, not really. But the music makes it sound like that's the case. Anyway, Mortal Canyon. The sun, it's gone! Very well done. Enjoy your planet freezing to death. We've doomed us all.
Weaker now. This is our only chance to defeat Infinite.
All ships, Provide backup to Sonic and the others. Draw the enemy's attention and shield them from damage.
What the fuck? Where am I? Oh, okay. By the way, here's a fun fact about this level, which by the way is the last modern Sonic level in the game. This is the only fully 3D level in the whole game. Yeah.
Maintain altitude and assemble a tight formation. Sonic's team is our last hope. We have to protect them.
Oh my god. Actually, I want to retry. I want to have like a clean run.
Phantom Ruby should be weaker now. This is our only chance to defeat Infinite.
All ships, provide backup to Sonic and the others. Draw
Sonic's
the enemy's
jumps are
attention
so
and shield them
floaty
from
in this
damage.
game. It's wild. Also, I like how when you stomp in this game, it just plays like the stomp sound while you're in the air. Like, great job, guys.
All hands, maintain altitude and assemble a tight
I remember seeing there's an unused version of this level with slightly more complex level design. Really? No, I have not seen that. Whee! Look at all this level design I'm flying over.
Every second we can buy for Sonic counts.
Oh! I overshoot! Oh. I will say, one thing I do like about this game's addition to the boost gameplay, Sonic has like this new air dash that has him fly upward, and it's kind of fun, you know. I like using it, especially in these kind of sections like that. Like, it's crazy. Whee! That's like something they pointed out in pre-release. It's like, oh yeah, Sonic has like a new boost dash, and it's kind of neat, I guess. But like, you know, this is the only 3D level in the game, and there's like some actually pretty cool different paths you could take, and this level is so short. It could have been like 3 to 5 minutes. Also, wait, I forgot. Why does Sonic go through that again? At this point, the story is just numb to me.
Pathetic little hedgehog. Even with the Phantom Ruby weakened, I still have enough power to smash you into blue jelly. I'll show you how outclassed you really are.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
Okay. Oh yeah, the final Infinite boss fight is just the Metal Sonic boss fight again.
Would you like your epitaph to read? How about, here lies the blue buffoon.
Why not, here dozes the masked clown? Might as well make it for the person who needs one, right?
Holy shit, Sonic is serious about killing Infinite. Damn. I'm in a class of my own. Pulls out Sonic Schoolhouse. Oh. Time to crack this Infinite wide open. Oh, cutscene.
The Phantom Ruby's energy is recharged. Perish along with your useless friends.
Not on my watch.
My friends got me this far, and together we're gonna win.
The flame tattoo on my character's face actually does kind of match my eyelash in my my stream avatar, so that's neat.
That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is
Whoop.
the real illusion.
Cutscene in the middle of a boss fight. Wow, I know, right? This game is so dynamic. Rare for Forces. Alright. So far, the Avatar is not doing anything. Like, what can he do? Okay. Oh wait, that's it? Okay.
Here goes, partner. When we join forces, the double boost.
We did it. That's a great moment to end on. Just plop. And with an almighty thwap. Infinite was no more. And yeah, you're right. Like, Infinite is actually no more according to this cutscene.
Possible. I cannot be defeated.
Wrong, loser. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship.
Fuck
Three
you.
things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
No. Wait. I can still fight.
Huh?
You never fail to surprise me, Sonic. I didn't believe Infinite could lose. Victory will be so much sweeter when I defeat you. Don't think this is over yet, you blue nuisance. My plan just went into overtime.
Yeah, you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Sonic Lost World has a better story than Forces. Because, you know, two things. One, Lost World has better story presentation. Like, at least every critical piece of the story was told through cinematics, and not just, like, codec conversations. And two, as shit and as awkward as it is, there is at least, like, character moments in Sonic Lost World. Like, you have characters interacting with each other, trying to have some kind of dynamic. It's not good, but there is like something there. Sonic Forces, like, at this point, it's just like nothing interesting happens. Like, Infinite, you beat Infinite, and then he just fucks off, and then Eggman's like, oh ho, I never expected you to defeat him. It's time for the final battle. Like, fuck me, man. And speaking of fuck me, this is the last classic Sonic level. I can't be the only one who thought it was setting up Infinite to come back as the true final boss. Yeah, like, where's that moment going?
Phantom Ruby signal is moving underground. Eggman is up to something again.
The doctor hasn't given up.
And I'm underground too. Damn. I'm Sonic Underground.
Moving underground. Eggman is up to something again.
The doctor hasn't given up. Don't let your guard down yet.
We have to find the entrance to the central tower and stop Eggman.
There's something funny about Shadow telling classic Sonic to not let his guard down. Anyway, remember Scrap Brain Zone? I guess. Here you go. Oh my god. Please, let me fly up. Oh, come on! I can't fly? That was like the fun part of these wheels in Scrap Brain. Okay, there we go. Talk about limp. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, the auto-scrolling section. Just what every classic Sonic game needs. Oh, Oh, with these terrible jumping physics. And this terrible music playing as well. This is just shit, man. I'm sorry. This is just bad. I'm just not having fun. But you know, I do appreciate you two being here to give me company because God, I can't imagine playing this game all by myself live. Well, actually, 8-bit Sonic 1 had an auto-scroller. Yeah, and that wasn't good either. Anyway,
My money's on the area the other Sonic is searching.
What does that mean? My money is on the other area that Sonic is searching. What other area are you fucking talking about? This is just nothing at this point. Even in that game, I don't like the auto-scroller. Same here. The best way I would describe like the storytelling in Sonic Forces is that it's very much like chess piece storytelling, where it's just put this piece over here, place that piece over there, and there's nothing in between that makes it like interesting or compelling. It's just details for the sake of details. Anyway, not a bad level, but I wish I could move it along a little. That's how I feel about most auto-scrollers, really. Like, auto-scrollers are the kind of levels that don't really hold up on replay just because you know what to expect. And especially for a Sonic game, like, auto-scrollers kind of defeat the purpose of, like, what makes a Sonic game fun. Because you want to go through the level in a fast way, your own way, and auto-scrollers don't do that. Anyway, Final Judgment. I think the idea here is that Infinite flew to this area, I guess. Oh god, I forgot those were instant kill.
A Phantom Ruby signal is headed for the reactor. You have to hurry. The reactor's in the innermost part of the fortress.
Oh, so what does Classic Sonic even do? Like, I get the idea is that like he's making an entrance for Sonic and the Avatar, but like what did he actually do to do that?
This is where Eggman built Infinite. It's so sad. What a lonely place to be brought into the world.
This is where Eggman built Infinite. Okay. Is he a robot? Or I guess he's like a bioorganic creature. Like me, actually. But like, as we'll see in episode Shadow, that may not be the case. So I'm kind of confused about this little detail here. Like, the only explanation that could make sense is that Tails is just being stupid. Like, does Tails not realize that Infinite isn't created by Eggman? Is he stupid?
The reactor is close. Hurry!
We're on it. Here goes.
Yay.
Well, I'll be. They made it. They actually made it.
Could use a little breather right about now. I'll feel better once we blow this thing to pieces.
I have kind of an odd take, or maybe it's not odd, but I don't know how to word it. Do share. I want to hear. By the way, this boss fight reminds me a lot of like the Nova fight from Kirby's Superstar, and also Kirby Planet Robobot's secret boss. Like, imagine you destroy this machine and you just hear Infinite screaming in the background. I think the idea here is that Infinite flew to this machine, and I guess by destroying this place, you just killed Infinite. I guess? I don't know. And yeah, I don't have to do anything here. We did it. We killed Infinite, I guess. but then we die. The final section, and I love how the fact that this final level has like the classic Sonic color just because he's the first character you play as in this level. It ends in the worst way possible. To me, a Sonic level doesn't need to have a really fast pace to be a good Sonic level. What's important is how it flows. A level with a lot of roadblocks or slow patches could still feel fast if the design allows you to keep a consistent pace. I wholeheartedly agree with this. Like, I don't think that's a weird take at all. I think that's just the ideal Sonic level design right there.
The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden until the end.
And you know, in the case of Sonic Forces though, there's just like, there really isn't a good flow to this game just because the mechanics are just kind of herky-jerk and the level design is just really bare bones and blocky.
What have you done?
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
Of course it's a Death Egg robot.
That means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable energy supply. It's an invulnerable ruby?
I guess.
This Death Egg robot has... No! I have surpassed Infinite to become the complete and ultimate form! You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom Ruby, and in the end, everything will still be just...
This Death Egg robot, citation needed. Yeah. I think in Sonic Mania, the name of the final boss is called like the Phantom Egg or whatever. Like, they could have been clever and called this like the Phantom Egg Mark II, you know? That would have been like clever continuity with Sonic Mania at least, instead of just, oh yeah, it's just a Death Egg robot that looks nothing like the Death Egg robot. Fuck me, man. Versus Death Egg robot, or Durr. And what's weird is that like Eggman is not talking throughout this entire boss fight. Like after that, that's like the last time we ever hear of Eggman is that cutscene. After that, it's just silence. And this final boss sucks. Come on. Ooh. So far so good. Ah, fuck. Ow. There we go. Second phase. And then the music becomes ominous. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, what? Oh. Oh yeah, just keep doing this. There we go. Ow. Oh god, I forgot about that attack. That's scary. Ah! No! Oh, but at least the checkpoint's here, so that's fine. Like, is the idea here that the Phantom Ruby just mutated this Death Egg robot and that's why it looks the way it does? I guess. then there we go. Whoop. Okay. Whee. Alright, and then... Oh my god, do something! Oh god. Aw, oh, dang it. Wait, how are you slamming the ground with nothing? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, right here. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. A hot take I do have is I don't really like Cosmic Wall in SA2. What is Cosmic Wall again? It's been a bit since I played Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, that's insta kill. Okay. How many fucking times do I have to see this cutscene? Oh my god.
Go on, rookie. I know you can do this. Our fate is in your hands.
Cosmic Wall is the last Eggman level on the outside of the arc. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I should stream Sonic Adventure 2 at some time. I already streamed Sonic Adventure 1, and I do want to like actually finish Sonic Adventure 2 because fuck me, because I actually did finish the hero story, but I never actually done I never truly finished the dark story or the last story, so that's something I really need to like actually do. Oh my god, this fucking boss fight. There we go. Alright. Oh, fuck! Fuck! God, I just wanted it to end. Please let me finish the game. I'm done. I'm so done.
Go on, rookie. I know you can do this. Our fate is in your hands.
Okay. I don't understand why it's popular. It could cause a lot of destruction to get massive combos, but every time I play it, it feels like I'm playing the same level 5 times in a row. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Ow. Speaking of playing the same level 5 times in a row, Sonic forces the stream to continue. What? Please, just let me fight the face of the final boss that's just Sonic colors again, please. There we go. Come on, please, please, come on! Oh my god. I want it to end. Please. Finally! Oh, time for the final phase. And then this happens. Eggman, are you doing okay? You haven't been talking throughout this whole final boss battle. If that shockwave had killed you, it would have been tragic. Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, remember Sonic Colors, this final boss battle? Yeah, well, here it is again. With the epic trio of Sonic, Classic Sonic, and Avatar, we could truly make a world difference. We could force a world of difference. It's almost like Sonic Heroes, except not really. Yeah. Remember, yeah. Like we could have gotten like a supersonic boss fight at least, but I guess this game is not cool enough for that. Remember when they decided to make Supersonic paid DLC for this game, and people really didn't like that, so they just make it free instead? Those were the days. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how much, like, they went hard on Supersonic in Sonic Frontiers after that whole DLC fiasco with Forces. There's some pretty weak, these are some pretty weak robot designs, the previous one especially to boot. Yeah. Like, I get what they're going for with the robot designs, like, they're more cold and lifeless looking, and I think that can work in this game's context, but I don't know, this game is really lacking like enemy variety. Like it could have used a lot more. I think this design is kind of cool, but again, it's just kind of the Nega Wisp again, but white. It's like the Nega Wisp again, but white. But anyway. Anyway, we just murdered Eggman. Right through his chest. Do you think Sonic ever gets worried about destroying Eggman's robot that he's riding and actually killing him? Like, he's just so used to the motions of destroying his robots that he's inside that the idea of him actually killing him is like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Also, I got Sonic shoes. Hooray. And that was Sonic Forces. We're not done with this game yet. We still have Episode Shadow, but that's nothing. So, yeah, that was a video game. I'll share my final thoughts in the credits. Eggman always has some kind of unlikely escape plan, except in 06 when he did it. Yeah. When someone hacked into his Epic Games account and stole his social security account number. I hope somebody gets that reference.
I guess this is goodbye. Get home safely.
And forgot he had the egg wyvern.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, see you later, Classic Sonic. I'll see you again in Sonic Superstars.
Cheer up, Tails. I'm sure we'll run into him again.
No.
Alright, guys. It's time we cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world in. And I'm not talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
And you can find this out in the IDW comics.
Let's go!
I guess. I never read the comics, but I've heard it does take place after this game, so yeah. Anyway, that was Sonic Forces. Fuck. You know, like I've said, I haven't played this game until the day it was released. I played a little bit of it in 2018, I think, but like other than that, though, I basically haven't played this game in years. And playing this game again is just like, man, like 4 years after Sonic Lost World, 6 years after Sonic Generations, and this is what we got. The IDW comics were declared as canon at some point, even though I don't think they originally were. I've heard about that, yeah. But yeah, to kind of go more into specifics on how I feel about Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces, to me, represents like... how do I put it? Do I think Sonic Forces is a bad game? No, I don't think it is a bad game. But I don't really blame anyone for thinking this is a bad game because, like, you kind of see it with how I play the game. This game does not really demand you, like, engage with what it has to offer. Like, the gameplay and design in this game is so, like, stripped back and so, like, toned down that, like, it really is, like... It really is going through the motions. Like, there's just nothing here that's really, like, stimulating or exciting. The only time where I felt any joy when playing this game is when I'm just, like, customizing my avatar, you know? Otherwise, it's just, like, the level design is really half-assed, really half-baked. The game, this is the boost gameplay at its worst. Classic Sonic is abysmal. The level environments are just nothing to really write home about. I didn't really care much about these levels or how I feel about them. I still don't consider them canon because I refuse to be gaslit by Sega, but from what I've seen, they are good comics. Yeah, I know their comics are nice. But back to what I was saying, it's just like, you know, if Sonic 06 represents, like, everything wrong with Sega and Sonic Team at that period of time, where, you know, the Dreamcast died, they're working on multiple systems that they're not familiar with, and there's this whole, like, business politics of, you know, working on multiple consoles, being purchased by a gambling company, and all that. You know, Sonic 06 very much to me feels like the epitome of that kind of environment, where years of crunch and low budgets has just resulted in, like, a really messy, overambitious game that just doesn't really know that, you know, that doesn't deliver on its potential. Sonic Forces to me represents, like, to me, Sonic Forces to me feels like Sega or Sonic Team feeling too comfortable with where they're at, where, like, after they hit it big with, like, Colors and Generations, they're basically kind of coasting on, like, the goodwill they've achieved with those two games, especially Generations, and they basically spent all that goodwill on, like, Lost World and Forces. You know, two of the biggest whatevers that are in the Sonic series, especially Forces. Forces to me is, like, it's not, like, offensive. It's not outright offensive to play. It's not outright offensive to experience, but it's just like I felt borderline nothing when playing this game. And, you know, that's kind of how I felt when I first played it. And replaying this game again, it's honestly a lot worse than I remember. Like, I think this game is, I always thought this game was mediocre, but now playing it again, I think I like it even less than when I first played it. And it's just really, really disappointing that after, like, what they've achieved with Generations, this is what they followed it up with. But yeah, I don't know. Sonic Forces just feels so nothing to me. Now, I should note though that, you know, there are two things about me streaming this game. One thing is, well, one, I wanted to stream this game because I already streamed Sonic Lost World, and I wanted to play this game afterwards just to see how I feel in relation to that experience. But also, I'm aware that there's actually like a Sonic Forces mod that came out some time ago called Sonic Forces Overclocked. I haven't seen much of it. I've only seen like some clips and all that. I've seen some people talk about it. I've heard good things about it, but you know, before I really want to experience that mod, I wanted to experience like the main game again, just to get like a frame of reference of like what Sonic Forces Overclocked does differently and what it does to kind of liberate the ideas that this game has. Like, Sonic Forces... The thing about Sonic Forces and what makes it so disappointing is the fact that on paper, this game could have been a slam dunk. Like, you're making like the fourth Boost game, a very well established and well-liked style. It's basically the sequel to Sonic Generations. They basically, like, even if Sonic Forces wasn't really that ambitious or fully delivered on its ideas, it could have at the very least been like a worthy Generations follow-up. Because to me, like, that would be like the bare minimum of what Sonic Forces needs to do to be good, is to basically be more Sonic Generations with some bells and whistles. You know, that's like the bare minimum. And Sonic Forces is not even that, you know? It's a very, like, it seemed like such an easy idea to get right on paper, and somehow they mess it up. But yeah. Generations, but with Avatar levels too. Yeah. And like, God, like, Classic Sonic did not need to be in this game. Like, he really doesn't offer anything good to this game at all. Like, I wish they scrapped like the reused level themes and Classic Sonic and just doubled down on the unique ideas that Forces has. Like, this should have been a Sonic and Avatar adventure and not just here's Sonic Generations 2 with the Avatar. I don't know, the fact that Forces is so bare bones in design is about as offensive as I've ever found a Sonic game. The only reason Sonic 06 was able to fail so hard because it was trying so hard, which was an effort this game couldn't be bothered to expand for its audience. And I think that's fair, yeah. Like, you know, again, I played through the game just now, and it's like, I don't know, it didn't really, like, frustrate me that badly. Like, it doesn't reach anywhere near the low points of Sonic 06. But, like, the best way I guess that could be said is that, like, Sonic 06 failed because it has, like, a lot of bad things going for it. Sonic Forces fails because it doesn't have enough good things going for it. 06 is a game that leaves many people scarred, and that's gotta count for something. Forces doesn't seem to scar people, more just underwhelm them. Yeah. Like I said, this game very much is going through the motions. I just don't feel anything in its gameplay. You know, the thing about like the boost gameplay and how Sonic controls in those games is that like Sonic is like a very weighty character in Unleashed and Generations. His turns are stiff, his jumps are heavy, and to some people they don't really like that. Personally speaking, I think it works for that style of game, and it's what makes like, you know, the speedy gameplay like thrilling and satisfying. When you can't manage Sonic's control like that, it's a lot like a racing game in that extent. Forces movement is just so much more like it doesn't really have much weight to it. It feels kind of like flat, and it kind of results in a lot of the gameplay feeling flat as a result. Like, it just doesn't feel like satisfying to control Sonic in this game, and it's yeah. And the game often takes away a lot of your control too, so it really hurts, like, I don't know, any sensations you could have with this game. But anyway, here's an epilogue scene.
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on. There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
Huh? What, you're leaving us? There are others who need your help.
Nah, there's no others that need my help. I just need to get out of this game. Please let me go.
Tumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind about you.
I knew you'd come through, rookie. Well, I guess you're not a rookie anymore.
Why, thank you.
Out there. It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day.
Omega, you did nothing.
Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to a conclusion. But we'll be friends forever. A single person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a diligent effort.
God, I don't miss this style of writing for a Sonic game. I'm so glad that Sonic Frontiers, as flawed as its writing can be, just moves away from this.
You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different.
I actually do like this moment, though.
Buddy.
I think this is kind of like a nice little note to end this otherwise mediocre game. After a 4-year wait, or a 6-year wait for the 95% of people who didn't buy a Wii U, the worst thing Forces could have been was flat and unremarkable. Better for it to have been an 06 style disaster. At least then it would have inspired some kind of impassioned response. Yeah, and at the very least it could have at least, I don't know, like at least on Sega's side of things, like having like another game that's like on the level of 06 should be like a serious cause of concern, you know? With Forces, it just kind of feels like after Forces, I just kind of felt like I wanted to take a break from Sonic, because it just kind of feels like, yeah, I'm just not really feeling Sonic at the moment right now. I'm just gonna wait for the next game and not worry about it. And then Sonic Frontiers came out, and I generally like that game despite its problems, so, you know. Like, at least with Frontiers, it's kind of like that game has, like, try so hard to do something big and grand, and it's very wonky in how it does it, but hey, it's like 06 in that regard, where it tries something ambitious, and I can't help but respect it. But anyway, we're not quite done with Sonic Forces yet, as now we have to do Episode Shadow. Episode Shadow is a prequel tale. We recommend playing through some of the main scenario before playing Episode Shadow. Keep that in mind, guys. This is another aspect of the game that could have been cool, but it's like really underwhelming. It was 1 month before the Doctor took over the world. Okay. Heroes rise again!
We've got a report from the Intelligence Division. They've located an unknown base of operations.
Some of the main scenario, not all of it.
Yeah.
I love this remix of the Shadow the Hedgehog options menu music. It's so good.
There's a large-scale troop presence. Suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine.
I don't know, the hi-hats are just really good, and I love the new synth melody it adds in the second half.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recreation.
Do it to it, Shadow. Omega went on ahead of you, so you can link up with him on site.
I'm more than enough on my own. I'll handle things my way.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
This is Kirk voicing Shadow in this. And honestly, like, Sonic Forces has made me turn around on Kirk as a voice actor. I remember hearing his performance in like Sonic Free Riders, and I thought he sounded bad. But I don't mind him here. Like, I think he does a pretty decent Shadow in this game. But anyway, the city level. Also, despite the fact that this takes place before the events of Sonic Forces, the city is just destroyed already. Like, damn. I guess that's just the city style, I suppose.
supposed to be a recon mission. You can't go making a big scene.
You should have known better than to send Omega out like this.
I'm getting deja vu from this, you know? I feel like I played this level before. It is nice to actually play as Shadow again. That is one thing about this game that I do appreciate. You know, in the wake of Sonic Frontiers, like Sonic Forces really does kind of feel like the kind of game they made out of obligation. Like, we gotta have a Sonic game out somehow. I guess this will do. And Sonic Frontiers is like the kind of game they wanted to make for quite a while now. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot Shadow could do that. Like, he could just home in on enemies like that. Also, a lot of the level design here is just black boxes. Like, they really couldn't be bothered to make all new level terrain using the game's assets. Which, I mean, I guess that is just like Sonic Frontiers in that regard. Ah! Whee! Anyway, that was the level. Shadow's not impressed.
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crab meat. As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
You know, this voice filter that Infinite has, it's just dawning on me that he kind of sounds like the Snatcher from A Hat in Time.
And still more wonderful, I'm not so
Ha
tall.
ha ha! Fools!
I've been waiting for you, Shadow.
Tell me what you did to Omega.
Weaklings like him are of no consequence. Come now, Shadow. Our long-awaited reunion, and still you spout such nonsense.
I don't know you. The only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
Oh, got him.
I suppose you would think so. Yes.
It's not that funny.
I am infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very well. To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman faces. You tore
Crying
down
eternally.
without second thought.
A couple of months ago. I love the fact that this DLC is like, this takes place like a month before Eggman took over the world, and then halfway through, a couple of months earlier than that, Shadow's been hanging around with Sonic for too long to be firing back with one-liners like that. Yeah. Sonic has been rubbing off on Shadow now, and probably not for the best, but hey, it's character development, I guess.
We've got an intruder. Shadow has entered the facility. Defense Squad Jackal has already been completely annihilated. All available troops, intercept that blasted hedgehog by any means necessary. I went to great pains to get the best mercenaries around, and he still totally wrecked
Oh, he's gonna say the line. Oh. Well, hear that line again. Because this is probably my favorite line in the whole game because of how stupid it is.
All available troops, intercept that blasted hedgehog by any means necessary. I went to great pains to get the best mercenaries around, and he still totally wrecked the defense squad. Shadow.
Should have hired some defense squads for the defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
Oh, got him! Alright. Whee! Shadow's not quite at the level of here doses the masked clown, so we don't need to worry that much about it. Yeah. He hasn't gotten that bad.
At least the analysis of the stone was completed yesterday. But no! I still can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left out there?
Seems like this place is important. No wonder the cannon fodder has been putting up a fight.
Seems like this place is important. You don't say, Shadow. What are you doing here? Eggman's radio isn't encrypted very well. Shadow can hear all that. Yeah. Oh my god, an actual cutscene.
Hey you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jack, aren't you?
Shadow's a hairbreadth away from calling Eggman Baldy McNosehair.
Go clean up their mess already.
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate.
Why are they not showing his face? Like, this is the kind of thing you would see in Power Rangers, where like they'll have like a 6th Ranger introduced in a show, and they will never show his face. And then the moment they show his face, it's someone we never seen before. Like, what's the point?
Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
The last time I heard Hair's Breath, it was in Star Fox Assault, spoken by Peppy.
Shaking. Me, afraid.
This rustled my jimmies.
He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak.
Like, seriously?
That day, I gave up my own unsightly face.
What does that mean?
The old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power. The power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
This is even more rushed than like Anakin Skywalker turning into Darth Vader. I'm impressed. Back to 1 month before Eggman took over the world! That's a great caption!
I've only become what I am because of you. Yet you don't remember. But I suppose that's the way it goes.
Bro, this backstory makes you look really petty. Yeah, like...
It simply means
God, this is so bad. This is just terrible.
And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot.
Like, even Shadow is just confused. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's your motivation? It's just a single question mark. From my point of view, the hedgehogs are evil.
Thanks to this limitless power I've obtained, I have become unstoppable.
So what you're saying, Infinite, is that Shadow was right. Yeah.
This.
Take this! Oh no, my worst nightmare, Green Hill!
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, do you read me?
Where am I? That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody?
No, I'm not okay, I died.
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, do you read me?
Actually, that would be really funny if like Green Hill this entire time was not actually the real Green Hill, and it's just a version that exists by Infinite, that was created by Infinite. Could explain why it looks blocky as shit. Oh my god.
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, do you read me?
Where am I? That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to pick up a...
If only Shadow hadn't suddenly felt the need to lay the verbal smackdown at that one random nobody, none of this calamity would happen. Yeah.
Shadow.
It's always Shadow's fault. He always causes problems.
Where am I? That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to...
Anybody home? Like, is Rouge just mocking him? Like, bro, are you even alive? Are you even awake? I've heard you like hills, so I put Green Hill everywhere. Oh, you don't like it? There's always Turquoise Hill. I love that they have this remix of Supporting Me, because there's a lyric in the song about how everything's an illusion or whatever, which is just fitting for this context of Shadow being in a virtual reality or whatever. Like, that's a good choice of remix there, I think. I also just think it's funny that the last level of episode Shadow is just Green Hill. It's Shadow in Green Hill. Like, look at this shit.
This is where Omega was destroyed. There's no sign of him here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known it to be defeated.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak.
This is some Sonic.exe bullshit.
My head.
I was playing this game, and then I hear Omega's voice, and it was deep and distorted. Oh. There we go. Ow. Okay, to be fair though, and I will say this about this level, I actually do kind of like this level. I like the idea of having to rely on like clever homing attack connections like that with these spinning cube rings, and in general there's like some decent platforming in this level. You know, it's not bad. You know, it at least has mechanics that are fleshed out and have, you know, gives the level a decent amount of challenge at least. It's something. It's something stimulating. Fuck. Infinite once again unleashed a dreadful Kefka laugh. Yeah. After finishing Sonic Forces, I started crying. How could Infinite do this? How could someone be this cold and heartless to have murdered Sonic, Tails, and Eggman? And that's a good finish. There we go. And then, how does this DLC end?
Where? I'm back here. No.
And also my best friend in real life, I guess. After the homing attack trail, there was nothing. I ran forward for approximately 24 minutes as Omega's voice replayed in my mind.
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it?
If you die in a game, you die in real life, Shadow.
This power, before we've even tuned it, just as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Okay.
Sonic? What are you plotting?
Yeah, like what? Since when did you care about Sonic now? Fine, Boom.
What is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
It was a truly wonderful show. Okay, he really is a Mephiles knockoff now. Yeah. Like, he's even doing his best impression of Mephiles laughing after he killed Sonic. Like, he's so on the nose.
Shadow? Shadow! Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
My bitrate dropped, Rouge.
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The facility's about to collapse.
What facility?
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this?
Boom. On a certain day in Green Hill, Eggman's army launches a savage attack.
Rouge, are you telling me
Oh my
the
god, we're
truth?
still going?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand it.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not good. Hurry, get over there.
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Yeah, what is happening right now? Oh, we're just seeing this cutscene again? Great, awesome. Infinite, stop calling me. I don't want a video chat.
Is everyone okay?
No, we're doing terrible, Sonic.
Getting you kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my
So that
ultimate
this is just how the DLC ends. It's just okay. Let's play this cutscene again. Okay.
Shadow, it's you?
Tails, you don't get to wake after that.
Havoc. Metal. Chaos.
Cutting it a little too close there, pal. Wink.
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic.
This guy's faster than Sonic. Takes a single step.
It's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails?
Nice.
I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Running out of time here, Tails.
Sonic!
Okay, I guess that's how the DLC end. Okay, sure. So what the fuck even happened? So like, Shadow called Infinite weak, and that caused Infinite become like a Sigma male or whatever. And then Shadow gets sent to like a virtual reality world or whatever. And then like Shadow and Rouge got back together, and then the events of Sonic Forces happened. Okay, like, I don't get it. Like the game warns you that like this game has spoilers for like some of the campaign, but like, what did it necessarily spoil exactly? Like, what this new information that we learned is that Infinite was just some random nobody that Shadow called weak that one time, and now he's Infinite. It's like, okay, why does that matter? Like, that means nothing to me. That's not relevant in the main story. It's just like, it's specifically because Shadow, like, it seems to be working for Infinite in that cutscene, and then it's spoiled that Shadow wasn't actually evil. Oh wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess that's like the only thing. It's just like, but it doesn't explain one thing though, and it's just like, where the fuck was Shadow during the events of Sonic Forces before he met Sonic? Like, as we've seen in this DLC, I guess Shadow and Rouge got back together in reality or whatever, but then like, where were they? Like, what even happened? Oh man. Well, either way, that's gonna be it for Sonic Forces. I'm gonna see if there's anyone streaming right now. So, because I'm gonna give them a raid. Let's see. Twitch is loading right now. I could raid Solar Moth right now. They're currently doing Final Fantasy 14 online stream. So yeah, let's give them a raid. Raid. Oop. Oop. Hold on. They were busy drinking the celebratory champagnes after surviving Green Hill. Yeah. I remember Shadow being trapped in virtual reality Green Hill just before Eggman and Infinite's Assault, and that's why he wasn't around for most of the game. But apparently both those plot elements were just a non sequitur. Yeah. It's just like, stuff just happens. But yeah. Let me go right ahead. Yeah, it's Solar_Moth. But yeah, that was Sonic Forces. Wait. Did the raid? Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all watching me meander my way through this game. And I hope you all have a good night. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.